Hey, hey, hey. Oh man, I thought I was on time. It's 10 or 12:16. I'm a minute late. But I am so much more on point today than I have been this last few times. I do still need to share this though. I was so almost there. Where'd it go? How's everybody today? This won't let me share on Facebook for some reason. It's weird. Or on my computer. Okay, I think I shared it. All right. So I just really was wanting to do this in sections today rather than do a 3-hour session. Those get really draining when I do them daily. But I like connecting with you guys daily, so I wanted to make it to where I could still, do this daily and it not be so taxing. So maybe nobody will show up for these first couple because you guys are used to the later ones, and that's cool. We'll just kind of, work our way into it. I'll just hang out here for a while and drink some coffee and play with the cards and see if anybody shows up. I guess I can do, what do I want to do? I think I'm just going to pull cards and we'll just see. See what energies are floating around. And then if anybody shows up, then I'll stop the cards. What cards do I want to use? Shock card. It's funny, never mind. It wasn't that funny. Been some high volume download days, and it's crazy because I'll think I'm going to remember something when I'm not near a place to write something down, and I have writing things like everywhere, but it still happens. Anyway, yeah, so I think I'm going to remember them, and then I don't. I get on these lives. Hey, how goes it? I'm just really chilling out here waiting today. Hey, Miss Jody. I'm just chilling out waiting to see. Hey, how's your day going? Yes. Oh, so your day's going good. That's awesome. Yeah, I was just going to just pull some cards, just random, until people come on. If anybody come on. Yes. Right on. That's awesome, though. That's still good. That's still a win. It doesn't matter how you get it. A win is a win. Take it, take it, take it. But yeah, I figured since I was shifting times around and doing things different, I always shake things up, confuse people, and people don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I don't even know if anybody's going to show up to this time frame. But I want to start doing it at least split up. It doesn't necessarily have to be at this time frame, but just not like 3 hours at a time, because that's getting, like I was saying, I love connecting with you guys daily, but 3 hours at a time daily is like slam. Yes, yes. That's awesome. She's I think she's salty. I don't know about, I mean, like, she can't believe it. I don't think she can believe it. And she's kind of got the attitude in the air of like some nerve, but like at the same time, she's got respect. She's like, So, yeah. Hey, Molotov cocktail. I was just going to pull some cards until some people got in here, but we can get into the dice right away if you guys want to, because I'm only going to do this for an hour. I'm cutting it off at an hour. It was getting that way, but like I don't feel bad because I'm in control of what I do, and like I was giving it away. But that's why I'm trying to rein it in by splitting them up throughout the day. But we got this. Hi, your new subscriber. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Samina. And then we got what's that saying? Nice. Hell, I can't see. I can't hardly read across there. First time here. Well, welcome. I really probably need to put on my glasses because for some reason that seems further away today than usual. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put on my glasses. I can't see it. Hold on one second, guys. Damn, I think they're dirty. Wow, no, it's just some kind of... My eyes are blurry. That's kind of weird because it's even still blurry, but not as bad. Okay, so Samina, Molotov, and I thought I seen somebody else. Dolce. Is that Dolce? Okay, so I guess since people are in here, then I can go ahead and roll or start rolling the tarot dice. If you guys want to ask questions, Jody, since you're at work, hon, you can't, or you're not able to moderate, are you, right now? Because if not, I can start a list. I can, like, write it down. You probably don't. Okay. Just let me know if it gets to be too much, love, or if you got to go. And then I'll do my best to keep track. But like I said, I'm only doing this for an hour. And then I'll be back on at like 4:15 and 8:15. Maybe. I might cut out the 4:15 depending on how this goes and then how much of a rest I feel like I need. They're free. You can donate if you'd like. The information to donate for energy exchange donations is in the description box. Oh, right on. Tasha, what's your update, hun? It's not my child's father. Oh, dude, you're going to have to refresh my memory. It's not my child's father. Yeah, you're... Oh, Jody, like if it's... You just let me know if it's too much. Okay, I'll keep to listen. I will do that. I got paper and pencil handy. Or sort of handy because I gotta find it. Actually, yeah, this will work. No, I'm gonna get the smaller one. Give me 1 second. Get the smaller one. I don't have a shortage of office supplies. I have a problem. Okay. Okay, I have no idea what order you guys come in, but if see, you told me my future husband was someone I've dated previously, and an apology was owed, and or I felt something was unfair. 2 days later, after your reading, my ex sent me a long message. Oh my God, that's amazing. Oh, there's those goosebumps all over my body. Oh my gosh. Like, that's so awesome. I still, when you guys tell me these things, that still just amazes me. I get just as blown away as you guys. Like, I know what I feel when I talk to you guys, but when you guys confirm it, it just, you don't even know how much it expands my heart, and just, it wows me. It wows me. That is amazing. I'm so happy. So happy for you. That's amazing. All right. So, oh gosh, I got goosebumps so all over. Oh, oh my God. Quit it. You're going to make me cry. That's amazing. I'm very happy for you. That is so amazing. Okay, before you guys get to see all the waterworks, give me some kind of order, please. Let's do this, what do you call it? Diplomatically. Who wants to go first? All hands in the air. That is so amazing. Yeah, Dolce. Am I saying that right? Dolce, like Dolce and Gabbana. Yeah, that's sweet. All right, we're right on. Okay, so who come in first? Let me see. Let me see if I can get a list going here. Miss Jody, do you have a question today or right now? Because of course you're in here, so you go first always. That's the rule. And then Samina. Man. Okay, here it's all wonky. Having to wear my glasses is wonky to do this. Molotov. Dolce. Lion of Liberty. Hello, Lion of Liberty. Jump down, Lion. Tasha. Okay, all right. I only have one question to share all the future. Okay, I'm just gonna listen to all you fine people chatting. Okay, Miss Jody, I love you so much. Thank you for all you do. Thank you so much. Oh, gosh, you guys just, you don't even know. Like, I feel like I'm shooting to the moon right now. The energy is just amazing. I love you guys so much. Okay, so let's see. Samina, are you still in here? Are you still in here, love? Because you showed up in the chat first. So I'm going to try to do this in the order you guys showed up in the chat. And then after that, thanks, Lion of Liberty. Lion, I'm just going to call you Lion if that's all right. All right, Samina, good deal. What is your question, love? Okay, as you guys come in, let me know if you're here for a question so I can get you added to the list, please. And if you guys will just hold your questions until I actually call your name, and that way the chat don't get clogged up, because I'm not going to be able to keep up with the questions and in between the readings. Okay, Dolce, right on. Yeah, I've got Samina, Molotov, Dolce, Lion, and Tasha. If I did not read your name, if your name was not called, please step forward to the front of the class so I can add you to the roll call. Of the light, hey, I got you. How are you, love? Okay, so we got, what are my Capricorn's true intentions for me? All right, now I gotta take these off. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to keep up with the chat. It's so weird. My eyes are just blurry today. Sometimes the energies do that, but that's just weird because it wasn't like that earlier. Okay, Samina, your Capricorn's intentions for you. Oh, check this out. I don't know if you'll still be able to see it, but I saged inside this before I started, so I don't know if the smoke will still come out, but usually it does. Check this out. Okay, maybe not. Well, damn. Okay, wasn't as cool. Usually when I do that, the smoke comes out, and so it's pretty cool. Okay, excuse me. All right, what are your Capricorn's true intentions for you? Okay. Okay. What? Okay. Maze, but creepy. Maze, but creepy. I don't know. Anyways, okay, so, Samina, I feel like, have you guys, hold on. Some kind of truth is going to come out about, I feel like this is some past energy though. Have you guys recently like gone into separation or like had an argument, or are you guys in separation? I don't really feel like this is new. If this is new, then you've got some heavy, like, past energy, like, holding on. Stuff like maybe that needs to be healed or something like that. Samina. Yes, we are in separation. Yeah, okay. I feel like there's going to be some kind of truth that comes out about, like, why maybe something wasn't offered. Like, 3, 6, 9. Why in the past he didn't want to fight for things, and he didn't really see a future, but it was more about him not being able to, it wasn't because he didn't love you. I feel like it's more of a self-love, self-sabotage thing for himself. And even still, I don't think he's fully clear of that energy, because you've got the death in the reverse and the temperance in the reverse. But that being said, and Excuse me. I feel like he's not speaking his truth, which we've got the Ace of Swords. I feel like there is some kind of truth going to come out. But I don't necessarily feel like that could be... Actually, that could just be clarity. That could be you being clear and getting over some type of hurt associated with this. I do feel like eventually everything's going to come back full circle, but I feel like right now things aren't bearing fruit. Like, he's trying to figure out how he feels about you, and why there was, because you've got the Six of Cups in reverse, the Two of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Cups in the upright. So he loves you. And I think that he knows that you're the one. At least he does on a higher self level anyway, even if he doesn't on the 3D level, if that makes sense. But I think he is in, because you also have the Two of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and then the Three of Wands in reverse. So I feel like you guys have maybe been through it quite a bit. And so I feel like he's kind of scared about making a decision to try again, because he don't know necessarily what happened in the past, like why things went the way they did, because everything is way deeper than we generally think. On a surface level, it could seem like it's just, something simple. And then, when you dig deeper into it and start asking yourself more and more questions about why this, why that, why do I feel this way, why did I do that? Not so much ask about what the other person's doing or even care about what the other person's doing, but look at yourself. And I feel like that's a stage that he's going to have to go through that he's not going through yet. Excuse me. Yeah. So I think he loves you, but I don't think he's moving towards you like right real soon. But there could be some kind of communication. But I really think that has more to do with you just kind of getting over the situation for now and doing your own thing. So that's what I got for Samina. Excuse me. Gosh dang it. That's getting annoying. Yeah, just like we have, any of us divine feminines, and there is a lot of divine masculines out there. Like, some of the ones you see on YouTube and stuff. He is a toxic current. He is a toxic current. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes absolute sense. Hey, Robert. I'm good. How are you, love? Did anybody else come in since of the light? We'll add Robert. And I'm just writing down names, whether you actually want to ask a question or not. You're on the list. That way your spot's saved in the order you come in. That way you are available for roll call. That's good, Robert. That's good. We are doing tarot dice. Okay. Molotov, are you still in here, love? You're up. You are the next contestant on Ask the Dice. I crack me up. You're so welcome, Samina. Love you, girl. Oh, my goodness. All right. What's your question, love? I want to know, how does Melissa feel about me? People, females, that's fine. And Virgo. Ooh. How is that with same signs? Like, I've always wondered. I'm not worried about the same sex. I'm worried about the same signs. I don't know that much about astrology yet. I really, really need to get into it more. Like, I'm picking up a little here and a little there, but I feel like I just don't really know anything. But that's so hilarious. The same sign that I'm curious about. Okay, so, how does Melissa feel about me? Okay, I also want to start off by saying to all of my divine masculines or divine feminines, or divine feminines predominantly, but also divine masculines if you're here and if it resonates, we got to quit caring what other people think and feel about us. We got to know how we think and feel about us, and that will attract in the right energy that will think and feel about us like we do. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to answer the question, or that the dice isn't going to answer the question. I want to figure out how, on a larger scale, we can, let everybody know how wonderful they are, how powerful you are and divine. Anyway, I'll get off my Care Bear soapbox. I feel like I got my Care Bear stare going on here and shooting those rainbows. Actually, the hearts from Lionheart. I loved him. He was my favorite. Oh, hey, that's good. Okay. All right, so I really kind of feel like, man, what was the question again? Okay. Yeah, I feel even more firm in my opening statement with this was, I don't feel like it means so much about how much, or how does she feel right now, because right now I don't feel like she sees your worth. I don't know if you guys are still have some type of contact, but I feel like when there was contact, there, like, I feel like you didn't necessarily stand up for yourself in certain situations, because you didn't want to fight about it. And I feel like it maybe was always a fight. Hey, Felicia. You aren't talking now? Okay. I mean, I do feel like, because we've got a lot going on here. With the 9 of Wands in the upright, the Page of Wands, the 7 of Wands in reverse, and the 5 of Wands in reverse. I mean, it's crazy, because if you look around at all the major arcana cards or dice we got going on right here, this doesn't look great. It actually and it kind of feels like some past energy, and mixed in with a little bit of present energy, because I feel like this is some healing, or this could also be some healing that needs to be done, in order to get to these major arcana. But you've got the Hierophant and the Star for the major arcana. So yes, Jody, thank you so much. Yes, it will definitely help. Definitely help. And literally, YouTube makes all these stupid rules, and then they send us, as creators or whatever you want to call it, all these helpful tip videos and things like that in our email that we have to watch to help us boost our ratings and things like that. And it's like, are you kidding me? I do not feel like I should have to jump through hoops to be able to get my message out to people that already want to hear it, but that's just the way it is. So yeah, every little bit helps. What does that mean? Okay. Okay, the major arcana are like the force, blah, 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 blah. Do you know anything about the tarot? I don't know where to start on this, and I don't want to take up too much time about it. It's because, like, these are like the 4 suits in like a regular deck of playing cards, kind of. The swords, the cups, the wands, and the pinnacles, or whatever you want to call them. They're called different things in different decks. Okay, they're called different. These are the minor arcana, and excuse me, and they are, like I said, like the suits and the playing cards. They go from ace to king, and then you've got the major arcana, which is a totally little separate. I can't remember how many cards. 12. I don't know. Don't give me the lion, because I honestly don't know. But it's a group of other cards called the Major Arcana, and they are more important. They carry more weight, so to speak. Oh, my ears ring. My ears ring. But yeah, they carry more weight. They're more important. They're heavy or bigger energy, not necessarily negative or positive or anything like that, but just bigger. So the star in the Hierophant in the center and being the major arcana, those are huge, and those are both good cards. The star is like wish fulfillment, and I also often see the star as like the divine feminine and like standing in her power, because the star, I don't know if I can readily find it in one of these card decks, but she's usually naked, so I feel like, that's naked, vulnerable, standing in your truth, standing in your power, type of an energy. And then the Hierophant is like a religious figure, and talks about, in my opinion, like spirituality and higher self, and like getting in touch with your guides and just your spirituality in general. And so those being the major energy, the heavy energy of your reading, that's why I say these other ones, even though they don't seem very necessarily positive. I mean, there's some positive aspects, because I feel like you're getting over, or will be getting over, or need to get over some kind of hurt about a third party situation, or some type of situation that may have come between you and, was it Melissa? I'm terrible with names. Yes, Melissa. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you're wrapped up in your head about like getting out of that kind of energy. You're thinking a lot about the pain and the hurt, or you have been, because I feel like you're getting out of that. That's like I said, that's one of the positives I do see in the minor arcana. Dogs were going nuts. Did I miss my turn? No. I'm on Molotov at the moment. You're good. You're still 2 down. Or we got lion and then you. Yes. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. So, goodness. We also have the 2 of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like, this didn't work. This didn't work out. I feel like, you got the 2 of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't really feel like, excuse me, like Melissa is making the choice to really put in the effort. And I really feel like kind of just could be just kind of in and out, or was in and out, kind of like back and forth maybe. And like I said, I feel like you were on the defense. You internally were defensive, but you also didn't stand up for yourself, or that's the energy that I'm getting, or that she made you feel like you needed to stand up for yourself, or something to that effect, and you didn't want to fight. Like that energy, I don't really feel like that. I don't feel like that's healthy, to be honest. Like, that's just the energy I'm picking up. And I feel like you really are so deserving of so much more. You're the star, and like the star of your own life, and you have so much more potential, and you really need to be more loving to yourself, to be honest. I always feel like a mom scolding people when I give readings like that. But I won't bullshit nobody. I tell you what I get. Okay, now after the fact, like 10 minutes later, there's the star. That's what I was talking about, how she's naked and vulnerable and all of that. But yeah, if Melissa is for you and you guys are, destined to come back together, I really feel like she's going to have to come back to you as a different person. And I feel like you need to, do some healing and really realize who you are and stand up into your own power. And then she can do the same, heal herself, stand in her own power, and then come back. Because right now, in this energy, honey, you don't want her. Not really. So cute. What's so cute? Anyway, okay, that's what I got, Molotov. I know that's probably not, that's not like the fun one, Everybody wants to hear all. Dude, I am a mom, though. I'm a 23-year-old and a 17-year-old. And it's funny because even when I was a little kid, though, I always had that, like, taking care of other people energy, like that mom type energy. Okay, Jody, love you so much. And thank you so much for coming in and all you do. Mwah, mwah. I love you so much. So, yeah. Okay. We got Samina. We got Molotov. All right, Dolce. It is your turn. You are up. You are up. Yeah, Molotov. Stand in your power, love. I really think that you're so much more than you give yourself credit for. That depends on both of you guys in your own healing. That is always up to us. How soon we cut out our own bullshit, quit bullshitting ourselves, and really go inside, do the healing, face the things that we don't want to face, and admit the things that we don't want to admit, look at the things that we don't want to look at, and heal those things. And then the other party's got to do the same. We have free will in this incarnation, so they don't have to. Like, regardless if it's twin flame or soulmate or whatever the hell you want to label it, it don't matter. If they don't want to do the work, they don't have to. And they can choose. I mean, the energies are shifting and like clearing out so much energy and blockages for all of us. But at the same time, if you are that invested in sticking with your 3D lower vibe self, then like you keep fighting the universe. But I mean, it can be done. You can make yourself absolutely horribly miserable. And so, some people may choose to do that, and that's free will. So do your work. Try not to worry about what's going on with them. Hope that they're doing the best. Send them lots of love and, prayers that they're doing, their work and ascending for themselves. And everything will come together exactly how it's supposed to when everybody's healed. That's just, in my opinion, that's just the way it works. Unless you want to be in a relationship, because sometimes, whether it's twin flame, soulmate, whatever, you still come together even when people aren't healed. But then there's a lot of toxic, explosive, combative energy that does not do anybody any good. Like, it really just, and then you end up going into separation again anyway. So, and that's just my opinion. So I feel like it's up to you guys. All right, Dolce, do you see reconciliation with Capricorn? We are in separation and there is no communication. He is very closed off. Okay. Read that again. Do you see reconciliation? A lot of Capricorn going on in here today. That's funny because I'm Capricorn sun. Molotov, you're so welcome. Like, you guys don't even know how much I love all of you guys. Like, the love and support that you guys give me and the confirmations, like Tasha coming in here and, confirming something that, and unfortunately, unfortunately, I don't know. I mean, I don't know that it really matters, because I don't remember these things. And like, I didn't remember until she totally refreshed my memory and told me. So when you guys come back and tell me stuff like that, it just blows me away. And it just sends me in a whole other reality. And I just can't express my gratitude. Yeah, you guys are amazing. I love you guys. Oh, thank you, Molotov. Thank you. I try. Like, I think sometimes it gets annoying. Like, I'm pretty sure that in person, and that's probably why I spend most of my time alone, because being such an empath, I can feel everybody's energy so well that, and I know that my energy is like a blast. So I can feel when it starts to get to be too much, and I'm just like, ah. So I just say to myself, but coming out here and doing it like this, you guys being a group, you guys need lots of energy, so it all kind of balances out. It's like what I was meant to do. It's hilarious. Okay, so anyways, I gotta get back to reading that question before it totally gets off my screen. Do you see reconciliation with Capricorn? We're in separation, and there is no communication. Like, okay, have you guys noticed that this is a theme song? Like, we are all singing basically the same tune. It's insane to watch. To see people like, okay, I don't know if all of you guys subscribe to the Aluna Ash Facebook group. If you don't, Aluna Ash 90 is amazing. I love her channel. I just can't say enough good things about her. Plus, she has the Facebook group. Oh, Jordan. Okay, hey, let me add you to the list before I forget. All right. But anyways, yeah, I forgot what I was saying actually. Oh, anyway, yeah. So it's weird to see all of us going through such similar energies and situations. It's just crazy. And I don't even remember where I was going with all that other stuff. So. Oh, good. Do you have any idea what I was saying before that? Oh, wait, we got Philomena. Hello. Oh, I thought that said help. I'm like, whoa. Who do we got to help? Where do we got to help? And I don't know if we can get help, but we'll do our best. I don't know. I take that stuff seriously. But yeah, I have no idea what I was saying anyway about her. Like, I know I was going on her praise, but once I start going on her praise, then I can get lost on a tangent because I just can't say no good things about her. She has helped me in so many ways. Like, I haven't even quite figured out all the ways that she's actually helped me. Like, I learn new ways all the time. Philomena. I'm adding all of you guys to the list as you guys say hi. So if you're in the chat and you're not on the list, if you've never heard me read out your name, which that would be a good indication that you're not on a list. And so say hi and get added to the list if you want to ask a question. And there is no charge, obviously, but donations are always accepted and welcome. And my PayPal information is in the description box below. There is no minimum. It's whatever you guys feel. I'm on Dolce, so then what? I'm just not starting one, so actually let's go ahead and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, and then you. Oh, man. Damn it. Okay, you know what? If you guys, I'm going to stop this I have to stop this. If I don't stop this, I got to protect my energy. I can only do these for an hour at a time. I've been doing these the last, I skipped 2 nights this week, but I've done it basically all week a night, and that gets really, really draining on my energy and really starts taking its toll on me. So I'm having to split these sessions up into like 1 hour sessions so I can like take a break in between. But I've got everybody on the list. If you guys can come back to the one at 4 after 4:15. Oh no, love, you're fine. Like, I do this because I want to. I love to, but like, and I guess I can go ahead and extend it. I'm gonna stop the list after Philomena today, though. So if anybody else comes in, I'm gonna go ahead and do you guys because, well, just because I want to, and I think I might cancel my 4:15 session today and just do the one at 8:15 tonight. Because it gets to be a lot. So yeah. Anyway, all right. Back to man, I knew that was gonna happen. Now that question is damn gone. Okay, here we go. He is very closed up. Okay, I got that. I can see it. Capricorn closed off. Okay, all right. Okay. Guys, I don't know how many of you guys are new, but if you guys haven't already noticed, I'm seriously easily sidetracked. I lose my train of thought all the time. I generally rely on you guys for the most part to keep me on track, or we just forget about it. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Lost that one. And like I was saying in the live yesterday, because my energy is the way it is and I spend so much time alone, I don't really live in the 3D world. I basically live in like the 5D and up all the time. I don't deal with people. When I went to visit my mom the other day, I got a culture shock because I was dealing in like the 3D, and I was just like, holy shit, this is intense. So, okay. Oh, Dolce, I don't like that. Don't like that. Okay. Boy, we got a lot of people in their heads. So you're in your head about something. Something is not transforming. Something's not, No, you've got the Hierophant in reverse. You've got the Empress. No, wait. Hold on. That Hierophant, I always get confused. Actually, I think that one's in that bright. So that may be some good news. Because that was not looking good. I was like, this is not looking good for the home team. I mean, it's still not. Well, just give me that. Yeah, it's in the upright, so that's better. It is. The Hierophant is in the upright, so that's good. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of Cups. So you've got options. And I feel like, are you a fire sign, Dolce? Because I've got the Queen of Wands. I mean, you don't have to be a fire sign. But the way that come out there, I thought maybe you were. Oh, you're Aqua. Okay. Do you know, I don't know, do you know if you have fire in your chart? Because I feel like, or this could just be, see, you've got options. You're in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Or this could be worried about making a choice. Okay, so I feel like something's not changing. Somebody's not willing to take a leap of faith. Yeah, I feel like somebody's not surrendering. I guess it would be was it Capricorn? Somebody's not surrendering. And I feel like if somebody you're passionate about, yeah, I feel like, damn it, 2, 4, 7. There's a choice that needs to be made. I feel like you might need to, again, I feel like you kind of probably need to walk away too. Because I feel like your Capricorn isn't treating you like the Empress that you are. We've got the Empress in reverse. So not treating you, like the, what do you call it? The monarch. That's not the word I was looking for, but the goddess you are, for lack of a better word. And I feel like maybe the Capricorn never did. I'm assuming it's a male, but I don't know. Because Dolce could go either way. Yes, Saggy. What's a Saggy? Okay. I never know. And then, sometimes it is same sex. And the other night I thought it was coming up as same sex thing. And I didn't know how to approach it with the person that I was reading for, because, you don't know how other people feel about that. And if they'll be offended that you even ask, even though you can't see them and don't know them, and you're only picking up on an energy, and we all have masculine and feminine energies within us, so I don't try to tiptoe around people, but at the same time, I generally try not to offend people on purpose. If that makes sense. So, anywho, I really feel like I feel like this is kind of a theme, and this is weird because I think I've said this now at least in 3 of my lives, where there was kind of like a theme to the live. Like, all the readings were all so similar. I mean, and I've noticed that, like in the comments and people that I connect with in other groups and things, how a lot of different people is going through such the same thing, but it just blows me away in these lives, because it's just like right there, boom, in your face, that it's similar. Everybody's going through something different, but it's similar. Because I feel like here, this is about you standing in your power. Somebody else, I feel like this person doesn't see your worth and basically doesn't treat you right, and maybe treats you like you're an option. And so I don't feel like until you stand in your power that there's going to be any commitment or stability. Basically, at the most, you may get sex. Because that other person, he's not transforming. He's not moving in. He's not coming from a spiritual place. So he's got to do his own healing and come from. But in my opinion, in order for the masculines to really start realizing that there is even anything that needs to be changed, is by the feminines making the changes, basically cutting them off, cutting the divine masculines off, saying, nope, I'm done. Knowing that we're not done forever, but like, I'm not dealing with you, who you are right now, not that energy, not that person, not that behavior, not that treatment, whatever this scenario is. And, divine feminines are like, I've done my healing. I'm good with myself. I'm not going to fall back into lower energies. So if that's where you're at, that's where you're at. When when and if you get your healing done, come see me, basically. And so that, once we do that, if they're not so engrossed in the 3-dimensional where they just can't see their way out of it, where they just they can't believe that any of this is a real thing. It's crazy how that is. But anyways, I'm not going to go into all that either. But once they can start seeing the divine feminines getting in their power, ascending, and just really embodying unconditional love and happiness and joy, then they want that for themselves, and they're proud of the divine feminines. And so they start doing their healing. It's almost like an inadvertent thing. So I really feel like that's what needs to take place here. I feel like, this person hasn't, I feel like there probably is love there, but it maybe has not been shown really in a real loving way, not in a way that you deserve. So I think that on a higher spiritual level, this person loves you a lot. I think on a 3D level, this person doesn't, give you, he doesn't think highly enough of you. So, I guess that's really the answer, I think. Get off on these tangents and actually... So, yeah, but again, you guys are going to have to do the healing. I do see reconciliation, or I see the potential for it. I see the potential for it, which basically, if you guys watch Aluna Ash, you know that she talks about potentialities. And basically that's all we have is potentialities. Everything's subject to change. Energy's fluid, time is an illusion, and shit gets realer on the day. You are so welcome, love. I know that, I really wish I could tell everybody that, yep, it's happening tomorrow, but I can only tell you what comes up in the dice and pray that I'm wrong. Because I want happiness for everybody right now. That's always been kind of in my head and in my fantasy. It's always kind of an airy fairy world. So, and that's always what I wanted. I've always seen the good in people, and used to think I gave people more chances than they deserve, but that's not true. But I did give them more chances than my energy should have allowed at the time, because it was depleting to me. Okay, Lion, you're up. If you're still there, love. And then Tasha's on deck. And after that is Of the Light, if you guys are still in here. Robert after that, then Jordan and Philomena. And I know I don't see that many people in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't see that many people in the chat. So, if you guys are here, start, maybe type out your question and have it ready on deck. Should I ask her? Yeah, go right ahead, babe. It's your turn. Lion, yeah, it's your turn, babe. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do these. And like I said, I think I'm going to cancel my 4 o'clock session that I had planned. Okay, this may seem a little crazy. Hey, I do not judge. Not at all. Just so you're prepared. I'm having this reoccurring dream that I can't stop thinking about. Tells me to kill myself so I can wake back up in another life to do something important. What do the cards say about that? Well, I can tell you that, in my opinion, and I will still pull the cards, but they're not going to tell you to kill yourself. Not in my opinion, and I don't think anything that I have any kind of energy, nothing that I own would give that kind of energy to tell you that. Because for me personally, and this isn't a religious thing at all, this is a download that I got. The reason that suicide is the one and only unforgivable sin, and it's not, like I said, it's not from a religious standpoint, it's because we agreed to this life, to everything that we're doing before we come in here. So we are breaking that contract if we commit suicide. So we are doing our important thing here now, right now. Suicide is never the answer because of that. Like I said, that's my opinion, and that was the messages I got from my guides sometime actually last year. Like, I always knew suicide was not the right thing to do, but like I literally got that message. I was suicidal last year on numerous occasions actually, and I got that message. that was why it was not okay, because I was even convincing myself at the time that it was going to be better for everybody. Well, I guess that's what people that are going to commit suicide actually do. They convince themselves that everybody's going to be better off without them. So, but yeah, I will totally throw the dice for you, but I can tell you that that is not going to be a thing. That won't be the thing. I can give you some information on maybe what something else could be. I think if you had a dream about that maybe you might want to try to go deeper into interpretation, ask yourself some questions about it, why you might think that, or where else it could be coming from, if it's a projection from someone else, which is generally just a deeper projection from something inside of ourselves that needs healed, in my opinion. But I would really do some, looking within and trying to analyze that dream to get it out of your own head. What do you mean? The dream or suicide? Or, please be more specific. Well, that's the thing, love. We all will. Like, when we're finished with this life, we do move on to the next level. We ascend even higher than what we can possibly ascend here. Have you, like, do you deal with, have you ever dealt with spirits or, anything from the other side? The energies or whatever you want to call it, ghosts, spirits, ancestors, guides, anything like that? Because I've come to learn for my own self that, like, my loved ones that have passed over, they're closer to me now, and I can be in a different kind of, but a closer, more revealing contact with them than I could in the 3D. So that tells me there is more. There is, they're already over there doing something, and I'm not supposed to be there yet because I'm supposed to be doing something here. See, I think that that's telling you, honestly, what I think that the dream is telling you, and I'm not a dream interpreter by no means, or I never have been. I guess I could be. I don't know. Because gifts will actually manifest to you or be realized to you all the time. So I kind of feel like this dream is telling you that there could need to be a death, like a what do you call it? Like a metaphorical death, a symbolic death, in order for you to be reborn into your higher divine self, if that makes sense. That's what I'm getting. And the life will be totally different, totally better, and you do have a mission and a purpose. And so, like, that's my interpretation of your dream, is that it's a symbolic death in order for you to rebirth into your higher self, but still on the 3D physical plane, because that's what light workers are doing right now. Are you familiar with the light worker terms? Are you familiar with light workers and like empaths and all of that? or are you like brand new to all of this? Because I don't know. I know a lot of people that have come to my channel have, found me through like Aluna Ash's Facebook group and stuff like that. So I don't know where everybody's at on this journey, and I know we're all at all different levels, and everybody's level is important. No, I'm not. To be honest, I'm new to all of this, and I'd really like to start learning more about it. Great, dude. That's what I'm trying to do here every day, is meet up with people like you that do not know, and maybe need a little bit of help, and then also be able to help you get into contact with other people that may be able to help you, like other groups or other pages, other channels, because there's a huge light worker community. There's a lot of, though, just like we're all still in the 3D world, so there's bad light workers, and what else are they called? Star seeds. I don't know. I can't think of all the terminology right now that they're called, but there's good and bad in everything right now. We're still in a dualistic 3D world, until we ascend higher into the fourth or fifth dimensions, and that's probably way beyond. You're probably going, what the hell is she talking about? If you're new to all this, and like it'll all start sounding like second language, because you're here. You didn't come here by accident. You were brought here for a reason. You've been guided here by your higher self, your own self, and in order to help you start getting more on your path. Just like I was guided to Shay from Pisces Moon 1111, who led me to Aluna Ash, 9D, and a bunch of others that I now contribute to me being here in front of you guys and not curled up in a ball in a corner in a room somewhere. So, because I used to, like all last year, basically, I cried while I was working through a whole bunch of dark shit. And it was channels like I'm trying to be for you guys that help me not kill myself and to figure out what the fuck's going on and to shed a whole bunch of hurt, trauma, wounds, and bullshit that wasn't really mine to begin with, and that I had let drag me down and everything for way too long. And we all do that. I'm not special, not really. I mean, like, yes, I'm special. You're special. Like, everybody's special, but I'm not more special than anybody else. I'm not more strong than anyone else. You guys have it in you too. I'm just a candle helping light another candle. And that's what I feel like we are all here to do. No, love, you haven't. I get these messages that I have to share with you guys, and sometimes they're a little long in between time. So I'm getting ready to throw the dice for Lion, because we haven't even thrown the dice for you yet. And that's why truly these lives are so long, because the messages for you, the messages that come from the questions that you guys ask are truly not the only, like, that's why I do these for free, because there's more to come out than just that. Like, yeah, I love helping you guys with whatever questions you have, but my guides and my higher self, and probably all of our higher selves, are all conspiring up there in the higher dimensions to work through me to tell you guys shit that may be brand new for me. Could be something I've already been through and dealt with, because I've, dealt with and been through a lot of shit, but I can come out the other side though. And anyways, that's what we're all here for. Now you're wonderful. You guys, I love all of this so much. All right, Lion, we're going to get you some dice. And I'll get off my soapbox and put down my Care Bear stare. Let's see. Right, that's good. Oh, good. Oh, Lion. Lord Jesus. No. This is like quite the opposite of like taking yourself out. Believe me, hun. Yeah, you don't even, it's not even like going to be difficult. Like, you've got, okay, do you know anything about tarot? And if not, did you hear the explanation that I gave? I can't remember. Somebody that started with it. Samina in the beginning. I think it was Samina. Might have been Molotov. About the major arcana and the minor arcana around the outside. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do a whole tarot lesson or anything. Not yet, anyway. I might do that soon. At least to my knowledge, anyway. Because I'm not all knowing either. I do most of this intuitively, and not by like directions or what it's supposed to be. I'm not a really good follower of supposed to be of anything. So, anyways, all of that being said, these on the outside. These are like the 4 suits of like playing cards, like just a regular deck of. Well, now I'm going to be playing 52 card or 38 card pickup, I guess, because I got a stack here. But just regular playing cards. That's what these are like, because we've got 4 different suits. We've got swords, we've got pentacles, we've got cups, and we've got wands. So those are like the 4 suits in regular cards. Okay, so those. You've got ace to king, just like the regular suit. And then you've got the major arcana. I can't remember. I think there's 12. Wow, let's see if I can throw everything I own on the floor. How about that? No, I'm not going to take the time to do all that. I think it's 12. I could be wrong. Maybe 14. But anyway, beside the point. The major arcana, the ones that are not like the regular playing cards, they mean more. They are more important. They have a bigger energy, not necessarily more negative or more positive, just bigger. Oh, okay. I couldn't remember, but I knew it was right there in the beginning. Hey, Yasmin. I'm not adding anybody else to this list for this reading, but I'm going to do another one at 8:15. I was going to do another one at 4:15, but since this one's going long, I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to have to cancel that one because they take a lot out. But I'm going to add you if you want to. You'll be first after any of the admins of the 8:15 one. And if there's any donations, you'll be after that. But you'll be first of the regular free questions if you come to the 8:15. But no, I'm not adding anybody else to the list right now because I was supposed to stop this at 1:15, and I still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more people to do besides the one that I'm on. And these are taking like forever. The guys have a lot to say, but you're welcome, and I apologize. I do take donations to be able to put you at the top of the list of any future ones if that may help. That information's in the description box below. So anyways, okay, Lion. The major arcana, they mean more. And you've got quite a few, out of 13 cards, you've got 4 here. They are all in the upright, which all the cards can be in the upright or the reverse. If they're in the reverse, it usually means a more negative aspect of whatever the card is. Sometimes it can mean something, a little different, but they definitely have different meanings being in the upright and in the reverse. There's no T at the end of that, just for my own, because I keep saying it. So that being said, you've got a lot of good dice for the major arcana, which means the most. But then, and so that means like important. And you've got the star and the high priestess. That's, you've got justice and temperance too. So basically, you're going to get like wishes fulfilled and creating, oh my God. Wow, birthing. Yeah, that is exactly what that dream meant, is a rebirth. Because here you've got the high priestess, or yeah, no, the empress. Sorry. Um, the empress means like usually she's pregnant in. Let's see which one's got a good high priestess. Or, why do I keep saying high priestess? Okay, we're gonna have to revisit that in a minute. High priestess must have something to do with this, even though I don't see the high priestess out there at all. Okay, well, that's a crappy one, kind of. But see, she's pregnant. That's the empress. I mean, that one's not a really good one, representation. But so that's birth, giving birth to something new. Okay, Yasmin. Yeah, like I said, you'll be the first of the free readings at 8:15 if you want to stop by. I've got you on the list. So anyways, Lion, are you still there? Are you guys? It said it was. Now it says it's back. Any confirmation? If there's life out there, let me know. Oh, good. Okay, right on. Okay. And that's awesome that you said somebody else pulled the Empress for you twice yesterday. That's awesome. Because, yeah, that's totally, I feel like this is a period of rebirth. And it's not like a real literal death. This is a figurative, oh my gosh, a figurative death that is going to bring a lot more balance into your life, is going to bring like wish fulfillment, and just, your higher self is calling you, but calling you to step into your purpose and your mission in this life and to do your work. Hey, Miss Jody. Yeah, I didn't go anywhere. I was gonna shut this down at 1:15, but you know me. I don't think I'm gonna do my 4 o'clock though, my 4:15 one. I think I'm just gonna do the one at 8:15 that I got scheduled, because this one's going to be longer than expected, and probably the one tonight will be too. I just can't, I get doing this and I love it, but then afterwards, like, I don't want to do anything else. I'm like super tired. So anyways, okay. Hey, Mr. Gerardo. Okay, really quick, I'm going to let you know, I'm not adding anybody else to the list right now, but I am doing another live later tonight at 8:15, and so you will be second on the list if you want to come back. Second on the list after my admins, or after my moderators that are there, and after anybody that may do an energy exchange donation. You'll be second on that list of the free questions. Okay, Lion, I'm so sorry. We keep getting interrupted. So I really think, and I feel like this is, coming to this conclusion or getting to this place has not been easy. I feel like you have been, you've got the King of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel like you've been, you need to practice self-love, do more self-care things for yourself, things that make you feel good, that make you happy. Tarot research, Google it, or even type in tarot cards on YouTube. But yeah, you can Google it and find all kinds of information. You can type it in, like type tarot cards or learn tarot, or all kinds of things. Dude, I Google everything. I just literally, whatever my question is, I literally type that out in whatever search engine and go from there. Google's been like my BFF for a while now, because I don't know if you guys have heard about CERN and like the D-Wave computer and stuff. It's some of the rabbit holes that you guys might, go down during awakening and ascension. I won't get into them now, but I will say that, like, Google and like Facebook and stuff, the reason that they know what you're thinking before you're thinking it is because they have a quantum processor that I think it says that it can come up with every possible solution within like less than 10 seconds. So, but people don't talk about that stuff. Not much. It's not like what's flying around on the news like the Kardashians. Or actually, I don't know what's flying around on the news because I don't watch the news. Or the Kardashians. Although, funny side note, I was looking at my YouTube, like, suggest videos that suggest my content, and an episode, or like a YouTube episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, like one of them's channel or something to do with the Kardashians, was suggested in my video. I'm like, what? I have never watched an episode of that show in my life. That's weird, like, to me, and I wouldn't know why that would be a suggestion, but also Al Jazeera was a suggestion once, and I was like, this is, YouTube, what are you doing? Like, do you know what you're doing? Is your quantum processor working? Anyways, Lion, keep coming back, please. You've got a lot going on. You're just at brand new stages, and it could get really hairy, and you may not like it very much some days, but you're going to come into a beautiful higher self, a new understanding, and I feel like you're probably going to be doing, helping other people as well. I mean, maybe not like this, but, we all have our own purpose. And so, but I feel like you're going to be helping people on a large scale. So definitely don't take yourself out. Do learn tarot. I'll help you. I have a Facebook page, Angel of the Dawn. You can find me there. And I also have Instagram, Angel of the Dawn _. And I post things different on there that I can't post on here on YouTube. So, and you can also message me on those. So get with me if you want to, but definitely don't take yourself out. You're beautiful. You're loved. I love you. I don't even have to know you, but you have beautiful energy. And, please don't ever, if you ever have that thought, contact me. Do a Facebook call. I don't care. Don't do that. Reach out to someone. Thank you. I appreciate that. Like, that means so much to me. Now quit it. You guys got to quit that, because I can't be getting all emotional on camera. You guys are behind the screen, and like, if you guys get emotional, it's okay, but I'll get all red faced and I won't be able to talk right, and like, I would just be slurring my words, and it'll just be messy. So let's keep the compliments to a minimum, because I get real emotional. I'm trying to learn better at how to take compliments anyway, so one of my hurdles. Oh, thank you, Robert. Everybody does. Like, there's just a lot of programming and matrix bullshit that, bogs it down and tells us that it's not and that it can't be. And there's a whole lot of can'ts and shouldn'ts and judgment. It's all crap. Crap, I say. All right, so Tasha, my lovely. What's your question, my dear? I know these take so long, you guys get to doing other things, and then you're like, oh shit, it's my turn. Oh, I remember you asking that already. Okay. Okay. Now, I don't know if you got the speech, but I've been trying to give the speech. Everybody has free will, and these are only potentialities, so everything is subject to change. I feel like I have a really high standard now of accuracy here with you. So just let's keep an open mind and know that, well, I don't know, maybe the dice are all seeing, because this information really doesn't come from me. It literally is channeled through these damn dice. I love these dice. at least I can't take all the credit, if that makes sense. Yeah, whoever made these, they just made a really good product. Like, they're just cool. Cool as shit. I had never even heard of tarot dice, and they just popped up when I was looking at tarot cards. And I was like, oh my God, I've never seen anything like that. I gotta have them because I like the odd, weird shit. Beautiful flower. Okay, I'm gonna give you the little spill real quick. I'll add you to the list, but not this list. I was gonna stop this at like 1:15 because these are getting really, really taxing on me, and I can't. Oh, anyway, I'm doing another one at 8:15. If you would like to come back, you will be the third person on the list at 8:15 after my moderators that are in the chat that wants to do a reading, and anybody that does an energy exchange donation. Those people come first. I have 3 moderators, and if they want to ask a question, they get to come first for what they do for me. That's my energy exchange back to them. And then any energy exchange donations that are made to my PayPal prior to the reading get to go first, and then I'll do all of the okay, I'll add you to the list, and like if you show up at 8:15, you'll be third. So, and you can hang out if you like now. I mean, that's totally up to you. And get a feel. Wow, all of a sudden I can't spell. Better put a time frame on this because I'm going to start doing these more, like splitting them up, but doing them more regularly. It's just I can't do 3-hour long readings, or I shouldn't be. This one's already going on 2 hours. But I get to doing it, and I just really like it. I love being able to connect with you guys and help you guys out when I can. Like, and the energy that I get from you guys, and like the energy exchange is just powerful. And I feel like we're raising the vibe of the, you know, the universe and Gaia. And I just feel like it's a beautiful thing. It's just after I get done, I don't like doing anything else. And like I need to mow, and I really need to do some laundry. Like there's things I need to do that I just, oh my, wow. Holy shit. Who is this? Tasha. You are, oh my God, there is so much air energy right here, right now. Oh my God. Like you almost got all air energy. Almost all air energy. All sorts. You got the sun. Let me double check and make sure that that's in the upright. What was the question again? Damn it, I lost the question. Oh, yeah, okay. Sterile, this future. Okay. Are you an air sign or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? I've got the Queen of Swords in the upright, but I also got the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And you don't have to be either one of those, because I honestly feel like we embody all different zodiacs and energies at different times. But sometimes that does mean something. Okay. So there, Tosh. Because I feel like, see, we got that 1, 2, 3. See, we're not walking away. No. Watching you. Come on, message. I'm a Scorpio and he is a Gemini. Okay. Um, whale. Whale. In that case, I don't think so. And I know that's not what you want to hear. And I say that because we've got the King of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Swords in the upright, but then we also got the Queen of Cups. So you would be the Queen of Cups as a Scorpio, and it's in the reverse. And then he would be the King of Swords as an air sign, and it's in reverse. So that tells me no, but at the same time, have you guys been in separation to where maybe he walked away? Well, it may not be anybody you know. You've got the Page of Cups. It could be somebody brand new. Yeah, I've. Did you have a lot of petty arguments? I kind of feel like you did. um, and where maybe he didn't feel sorry or guilty, like basically you were always the one in the wrong and maybe the one usually apologizing. I mean, but maybe he made you feel like, you should be apologizing, even though you probably shouldn't have been. That makes you think of training them. No. When you're younger, you always hear, like, I'm not saying you're a cougar or anything, but just my brain goes weird places when I see and hear certain things. And just made me think of like the cougar energy and like training, like a woman training the younger man to do things the way she wants. I mean, guys think the same thing when it comes to younger women, I guess. And ultimately, we can't train anybody to be anything, but that's just like a stereotype. So it just made me laugh. So, anyways, I do feel like you're going to be happy, but I don't necessarily think it's with anybody, maybe that you know, because I've got the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. And I feel like those are both new energy. And then I got a lot of other heavy, like, mental energy and some not so nice, like emotional energy either. But ultimately, and if you heard the explanation with the major arcana and the minor arcana, even though most of the dice are in the minor arcana, I still feel like the focal point is still the sun right here in the center because it's major arcana and it's saying you will find your happiness. It could be you may have to kiss a few frogs in order to find your prince, basically. And it could have something to do with needing to do your own self-healing. Like I said, there's kind of been a theme. Actually, I feel like that is just a theme for the divine feminines right now in general, while all of these changes are going on and all these all these energy shifts. Healing is huge. Divine feminines are really needing to concentrate on their healing in order to bring in the right equal divine masculine energy. And I'm really becoming accustomed to the thought process of that isn't a certain person, that's a certain energy. Like you'll get to your healing status or your healed status, HEALED. My Okie accent sometimes cuts off my words. I've noticed when I rewatch my own videos, and I speak fast. So sometimes I wonder what you guys think I say after when I watch some of these. Oh, necessarily have to be a bad thing. Hey, Floor, how are you? I'm not. Oh, hey, P. Hey, P. I don't know what the other one says, and I'm not going to butcher it, so we're just going to call you P. Little P, whatever you prefer. um, I'm not. I will add you guys to the list, but it's not the list for right now. I'm doing another live at 8:15 that I've already got a list started for. Matter of fact, that one 8:15 is already going to be booked by the time that actually 8:15 gets here, if everybody shows up. Because I've got 3 people in front of you already for the 8:15. But I will add you guys to. Let's see. Floor came in first. Floor, Polita. And P, little P, KHURN8. Okay, added you guys to the list. Oh, no way. Is it buffering for everyone? Because it's not showing that it's buffering on my end yet. Hey, Steph, my lovely. Hey, I got a system because I threw this midday thing in on you guys. I got a system going. Hey, no, you don't apologize. Like I was just saying, I threw this in. I get wild hairs up my ass, and I got to change things up all the time because, like, that's just the way I do things. That's the way. I like it. So I'm always doing crazy shit, changing things up. I do not expect anybody to keep up with me. I appreciate you guys so very much. Do not ever apologize. Ever, 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 ever. Ever, ever, ever. I have a list. I already have a list for the 8 o'clock. Like, I'm going to do another one at 8. I was going to do another one at 4. I'll be lucky if I'm off of this one at 4 at this rate. But I'm going to cancel the one at 4. But I'm going to do another one at 8:15. And I already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people on the list if they show up. Oh no. Oh no. I want to hear all about it. And hopefully you've moved past that energy and you've released the negativity and you've breathed and grounded and centered and you're all perfect now. Oh, I put my glasses on. I can't see that. Oh my God. Okay. My glasses aren't helping. So either they're really dirty, like super, super dirty, or my eyes are just blurry regardless. Today I'm just going blind for a little bit. I can't. Whatever that one is about in between Stephanie Emmett, whoever is in between Stephanie Emmett that starts with an A, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. I will add you to the reading for later, but I'm not taking any more right now. Okay. Almost there. Or wait, of the light is still ahead of you if she's still there. I do apologize. Or well, no, I'm not apologizing. My apologizing. Like, because I'm just giving them my time, but like I don't want anybody having to wait, and that's, I don't like waiting, but still. No, you're good. I just I keep having to stop and okay. Hey man, I don't even know what that is. That's A. I'm adding you to the list. Person that starts with an A. Or I'm trying to add you to the list for later at 8:15. You'll be down the list a little bit, but I'm trying to add you. I'm gonna have to come back. I'm just gonna put ... here. and come back later and find out how the hell he spelled it, because I can't see it good enough. It looks like funky letters. So anyways, all right. Stephanie, what was it? Yeah, I got you. That's good though. I mean, we need to speak our truth. And, if they're doing shit, call them out. But then release it and let it go, and don't let it hang on to you, Okay, so okay, still on Tasha. Tasha, you still here, love? So I feel like for Tasha, yeah, I feel like somebody new is going to come in, and I feel like it may be after you've got some healing that may need to be done about some older issues. I do see success. I do see forward movement, but it could be a little difficult. But ultimately, you will find happiness. But back to your original question, no, I don't. I personally don't believe that. I think it was your Capricorn. I don't believe that will be your future husband. I mean, if that's what you hope for, then I wish you the best, and I hope I'm wrong. So yeah, okay. Of the light, love, are you still here? You're so welcome, love. My pleasure. Love you. Of the light, going once, going twice. Going 3 times. Sold to Robert, who is up next. Okay, we're going to circle of the light. If she comes back later, I'll make sure she gets in on the list. Not in this one, but later. Oh, yeah. And I know you're here, and you already got your question right there. Okay. I got you. I'm on this. I'm Pisces, but I feel positive. Wait. Huh? I'm Pisces, but I feel positive. Do you see... What do you feel positive about? My first time I caught you to answer a question out loud. Oh, you're positive about getting her back? Okay. I'm positive. We're in separation, and there is no communication. She is very closed off. When will she come forward? Okay. So you're wanting to know if or when you're going to get her back. Okay. So, excuse me. All right. Let's see. I love it when. Ow, damn it! My ring keeps getting stuck on my teeth. I think I'm sitting here too long. My legs are trying to go to sleep too. I love it when I was saying earlier that every once in a while, one of you guys will pop in for a second and pop back out. So it's good to have you here. Because I don't get a lot of guys. I've had touch and go divine masculines, and sometimes it's a masculine that embodies the divine feminine energy. And that's not, doesn't have to be gay. It's not wussy or sissy or anything like that to embody divine feminine energy. Not saying that you would think like that. I'm just clarifying. Damn this politically correct, hurt nobody's feelings world. All of a sudden, like, I'm having to go to every thought that could be thought and put out that fire. That's exhausting. I mean, I don't have to, but, again, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings on purpose, or actually, when it comes to offending, I get offended that people get offended. Not really good, but I don't like to hurt people's feelings or make them sad or upset or anything like that in any way. You got a lot of major arcana. That's cool. Oh, Robert. Like the 8-ball says, well, it looks like all signs point to yes anyway. We'll dig a little bit deeper, but so far so good. You do have the Lover's card. Okay, but somebody, you said she was pretty closed off because somebody is indecisive about taking a leap of faith, either you or her. Somebody could be keeping a secret, or this could just be one of you not listening to your intuition about the situation. I do feel like there either needs to be truth spoken or there will be truth spoken. It could be after some type of rest, like if this is her, then maybe while she is meditating, dreaming, praying, something like that, some type of rest where she is going to get information. But some kind of truth is going to come out, or some kind of clarity even. And it could be, I don't see necessarily another person in the picture, but I feel like she's going to get more clarity just about how she feels. And yeah, this is pretty cool. Oh, dude. Okay. This is the only part that bothers me even in the least. Well, maybe that one a little bit. Okay, no, that don't bother me actually. Okay, I feel like somebody is having to, or somebody had to, or has in the past, recent past, left maybe a soulmate, a karmic soulmate, or a soulmate, something like that. Somebody that was there to teach lessons, but not like a life partner. And that could be like this clarity and, during this time out, because you've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse here. So that's telling me that, and a lot of times I see the 10 of Pentacles as like the happy wife, happy life card, or dice, but also that's like one of my soulmate cards. Whereas the 10 of Cups, on the other hand, I feel like is like a twin flame, happy wife, happy life type scenario card. So you've got the 10 of Cups also. Okay, and you've got the 10 of Cups also, but it's in the upright. So I feel like, this is most likely, and I don't like to put labels, and I don't like to tell people who their twin is or what, but I can tell you that there is potential twin energy in this reading and like soulmate energy in this reading. So I do feel like there is like movement towards a soulmate, towards the twin flame energy that also could just be balanced within yourself. So, I talk about that a lot too here on my channel. But all of that being said, there's truth being told. We've got the 10 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, or happy wife, happy life. We've also got the 6 of Wands, which is victory, movement forward. We've got the Lovers. We've got the High Priestess. We do have the Fool in the reverse. So somebody, and we have the Hanged Man. So the Fool and the Hanged Man, to me, tell me that somebody is really apprehensive, and with the Hierophant in reverse also, I feel like somebody's not seeing things from a higher perspective. Somebody and I guess obviously it's probably her since you're the one asking, that it's probably her that needs to listen to her intuition, see things from a higher, more, spiritual, divine perspective, and get out of this indecision and over this fear of taking a leap of faith. But ultimately, because you got all of that, here in these four, but then you've got the Lovers and the Sun on the outside. So I feel like this is all stuff that, she's going to have to figure out internally. But ultimately, you've got the Lovers and the Sun for her making a choice to be happy, to move toward happiness. So, okay, let me go back and read these. Okay, that's what, now I'm all the way back up here. I'm Fem Elo. Yeah. I kind of wondered about that because I figured that somebody that was probably on my channel, because I generally channel the divine masculine energy, the most dominant, and so I feel like divine feminines are what is like drawn to my channel, and that doesn't, again, we already discussed it, doesn't have to be good, because someone told me she 50-50. 50-50 about what? See, now I got to go back and ask what all this stuff means, because I don't know what I said. Because when I'm in the zone, like, literally, that's channeling. I don't remember what I say, because it's really probably not from me. Oh, make her mind up by Monday. I realized I'm an empath recently. Got me worried for a second. LOL, yes, I see that. Good then. I told her I feel my soulmate, how she feels for me. Yeah. I feel like she's got to, is she with someone? Or did you say she was with someone? Because I feel like either if she's not right now, she was recently. And I know I already asked that, and that you probably already answered that in one of those messages, but I don't know. Not that I know of. Okay. Well, I feel like there is some type of, like, I'm getting, hold on, let me, Page of Pentacles, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, has she maybe then lost a job, or maybe lost a home, or moved, or changed jobs? Maybe not necessarily lost, but maybe just changed. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I feel like I feel like she's gonna have to and again, this is free will, but I feel like, she's gonna have to make the decision. And 3D wise, I don't know, which way she'll swing, because that's free will. 5D wise, like her higher self, she knows you're her twin flame or whatever. I feel like she has a connection with someone else. Like, I don't necessarily think it's this new person. It could be. But she's got like a deep connection with someone else. But it's not the same as the connection that she has with you. And the connection that she has with you, could move forward victoriously if she goes back to this major arcana here. If she starts tuning into her higher self, starts listening to her intuition, and starts doing some of her healing. Yeah, yeah. Um, Sophia, um, no, I can add you to the list for. I'm doing another live later tonight at 8:15. I do already have a list going for that live. Now, if you would like a for sure answered question, you can do an energy exchange donation through my PayPal for the live at 8:15, and you will be first on the list right after my moderators. I always do my moderators first to that's my energy exchange with them for what they do for me, because they're awesome and I love them. But I can put you on the list if you show up at 8:15. Awesome. And if you don't, we'll call your name and move on if you're not there. Okay, well, I'm going to start trying to do these every day, and I haven't really settled on a time frame. I've already been doing this since 12:15, and literally this was only supposed to be an hour. These always go really long, and that was the point of splitting them up today and making more than one. Aww. Yeah, but at the same time, Mark, hold on, I'm gonna. Right on, right on. That'd be great. If you haven't already subscribed, if you subscribe and click that bell, you'll get notified when I schedule them and when they're going to come up and stuff. And so then you'll be able to get on. So yeah, thank you for stopping by. Lots of love. Okay, so I'm gonna. All right. So, all right, Robert. But yes, higher self. She loves you. 3D self. I don't think she knows. Like, I don't think she's in tune enough with her own feelings right now to make that decision. Like, she's gonna get clarity, I feel like. I think she could be doing some thinking about it right now, like right now, or like within a short time frame. I don't know if she's going to take a vacation or if this will come through in a dream or, like I said, meditation or prayer or something like that. But she's going to get a truth about the situation, and that's going to help switch these major arcana that's in the reverse in the upright, and then the one that's in the upright, the hangman, in the reverse. So ultimately, this can lead to happiness and, true love and all of that, and be successful. But she's got to be willing to do the healing and, go within and figure out whatever this is that needs to be figured out. Well, and even more so than not being needy, Robert, just like I've been telling all the ladies, if you're a divine feminine, this goes just as well for you. You got to focus on your own self. You got to focus on your own healing. Basically pretend like, she's not there right now. Do your own thing, get in your own purpose, move in your own direction. And ultimately she will see that. And, then she'll realize that's when that's, in my opinion, that's when they realize, oh yeah, that is my twin, or that is who I'm supposed to be with, or whatever. Because when we stand in our own power, we emit all of our, if you guys have been on my channel at all, you heard me talk immensely about the chakras. And so, and in my opinion, my version of twin flames is that is our only 100% positive energetic chakra match on the planet. There's only one. It's not that we come from the same soul. It's not one soul split apart, in my opinion. We have equal independent souls that do talk to each other, that basically they're almost like the yin and yang in the higher version, but we have each of those in ourselves. That's where we get the masculine and the feminine within ourselves. Anyway, all that being said, shit, I lost my track. Yes. Well, and that's what we have to do. And, unfortunately, it just keeps going deeper and deeper. Like, I mean, I say unfortunately, actually it's fortunately, because I know that every time I thought I was healed and why, what the hell was wrong with him and why wasn't he, getting his shit together, I realized a new level of healing that I needed to do that I may have never even realized. And it's liberating, it's empowering, but it's also hell. Yes, yes. But I do believe we too get to a space where, like, it's almost just like, the skeleton key that just opens up the Holy Grail or whatever, the angels are singing and everything like that. We get to this point, and I feel like at that point, if, two people that are that energetic match, like I said, I feel like we only have one. And so when two people get to that point, I feel like scientifically, I feel like there's no other way but for them to come together. Now, does each person have the choice to not clear those blockages in their chakras and actually, be able to align up? Yeah, they do. That's free will. But if they go through all the shit and unblock the chakras and, both parties do, it's inevitable they have to come together, in my opinion. So, I feel like there is love, and for you, I feel like it is deep love, like a higher dimensional love, like, twin flames. I really don't like a lot of the readers that I've listened to, been trying to move away from the labels because there's a lot of negative connotation with the twin flame title now. And I actually think even like it could be getting an even worse rap because I kind of think that, like, in the dating scene, what they call fuck boys, I kind of think they may be using the twin flame label in order to, like, wrangle chicks into their fuckboy status and saying that you're my twin flame and giving them the whole spiel. So I think there's a lot of shit with that I just, every time I say it now, it don't feel right. But I don't know how else to explain that energy match at this point. So I really need to do some meditation on that. So anyways, I feel like from a higher perspective, the love is all there and you guys are, that perfect match. But you guys both have to do the work, and that's you just as well as her. You can't blame her for not coming back if you don't go inside yourself and do your own work. Yeah, absolutely. It's all levels. It's every one of these major arcanas. It's the mental, it's the physical, it's the emotional, and it's the spiritual and the emotional. That's what I think that's probably what all of these different suits mean, but that's what I've labeled them. So I don't know that for sure. So if there's any tarot readers out there watching this and they're like, no, that's not what they mean. That's what they mean to me. So, we don't need to correct nobody. Yes, you got this. Hell yeah, you got this. You're a fucking powerful divine feminine. I don't care if you're a male. That's fine. I don't give a shit. We're fucking warrior goddesses. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And you're a warrior god. I mean, still you can be in your feminine, Warrior god with great hair. I don't know. Oh, that's awesome. See, and I think that on the general, like, that's probably what she's having to learn is more of her, feminine side, obviously, but more of her emotional side and more of her spiritual side, really getting in touch with those things, which is what all of the divine masculines, in my opinion, are doing. Okay, then you got to get at peace with love. Love. You got to love yourself. Before anybody else can love you and before you can love anybody else, you've got to come to an unconditional love of yourself. And that's not fucking easy. Like, you got to start telling yourself all the good things about yourself. Like, and a lot, because we've been told and programmed and everything, and we've told ourselves for so long that we're not so great and we're not so wonderful, that it takes a lot of, hey, bitch, you look awesome. Hey, you got great nails. Hey, your hair's looking pretty good today. Hey, did you look like you lost some weight? Those pants look good on you. For yourself, not anybody else. You don't need nobody else to tell you those things. Yes, you are. You're so awesome in so many more ways than that. And I don't even physically know what you look like or never met you or talked to you more than this, but I know from a spiritual perspective and from an energetic perspective, you are so much more awesome than just a great cook. But a great cook is a fucking badass thing to be. Especially for a male, in my opinion, in the world that we live in. That's awesome. See, that's weird from like the creative romantic. Oh, that's so cool. Like, I mean, it's kind of weird that I'm actually even going to use this as an example because he was kind of a dog, but like the adopted dad that I grew up with, he was crazy romantic towards my mom, creative and crazy romantic toward my mom, but he was also kind of creepy. And I think even though they didn't tell us there was some cheating, I don't know, that's 3D bullshit. But so anyway, but the crazy part was that like my divine masculine was never that. Like I was always the one trying to do the nice things, but I'm a caretaker, or I always was a caretaker. I really just try to take care of myself these days. Well, Jennifer may be right now. If she's not healed, because if we come together, and I said this earlier, but I don't know if you were in here, if we come together and we're not healed, like if they're not healed or you're not healed in the appropriate ways, you guys are just going to fall back apart. I believe that any relationship that has been in union at one point, if you do not heal yourself while you're in separation 100%, and then they do the same, or at least come to a very broad-minded, open understanding from a spiritual, out of this world point of view, then you're just going to come together, just go right back apart. Yeah, getting to 0 point, the energies have to really... Well, that's good. That's good. Well, maybe she's more, more balanced or, well, thoughtful and romantic, though, actually are different things. So, yeah, basically you do. Like, because honestly, like, for instance, for me, I don't know, like, because of free will, I don't know if my divine masculine is going to make the choice to get out of the 3D matrix and actually do the healing. But I lost my train of thought. What was? Yeah, okay. But I know for me, like, I couldn't go back with him now until he was at least way more healed than what I knew last contact. Anyway, because I'm not on the energetic level. I'm not that person that interacted the way that we used to interact, or do the things that think the way, any of the things, like none of these areas. I'm not that same person. There may be some lingering energies of that person, but I'm not that person at all anymore. So it would definitely be like, not totally meeting me brand new, but it would take him more time to actually get to know me. Especially though, because to be honest, I didn't know myself when we were together, in order for him to know me then, let alone know me now that I've changed even more. But then again, at the same time, on a higher perspective, his 5D self does know me, because energetically we do on a higher level, higher perspective. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh man, perspective. Oh, that reminds me. I took a note the other day. One of my downloads in messages that I get. I try to take notes when I can when I buy something that. Let me see if I can. Well, here's a fun little tidbit. It's not what I was looking for yet, but this was a message that I got the other day. It's not just about what you do when no one is watching or listening, but also what you think, feel, say, and believe. That affects you on all levels, and it affects those around you and their energy and the energy exchange. So, because they always say, what kind of person are you when nobody's looking? Or, what would you do if nobody was looking or listening? But really, even still, what would you think if nobody was around? What do you think when nobody's around? What do you believe? How do you feel? What do you say to yourself? Okay, I guess I'm not going to find that. Whatever it was, oh, wait, here it is. Interpretation is relative to the observer. Observation is relative to interpretation. One of those divine downloads I got the other day. Well, that's a little cat in the hattie. I tell you what, I get the biggest kick out of this awakening and spiritual ascension and all that. I laugh at myself so much. Yes. I believe we are all perfect. We just have to remember, in my opinion. We are all divinely perfect. There is not another one just like us anywhere on the planet. We have our energetic match, but there's not another human on the planet that can be us or anything like that. First, I have other people to go. Oh crap, Jordan and or Philomena, if you are still in here, please raise your hand because I got two more on the list for this time frame that I totally was. That's right. You are super special, and you need to know that, and you need to make sure that you're never treated any less. Not by yourself and not by anybody else. Anybody else, especially anybody else. Like I'd rather see you treat yourself in a lower manner than let anybody else treat you in a lower manner. But I don't want you to treat yourself in a lower manner either. Jordan and or Philomena, please stand up. Please stand up. If you guys could only hear all the shit that goes on in my head that you guys don't hear, that I don't say. I mean, you guys get unfiltered, but I don't filter the things I say, but there's still more in there that I just don't say. I could sit here and bullshit with you guys and come up with all kinds of shit and all these little words of wisdom that comes through that, it's not usually, it's from my higher self. It's just shit that comes through. It's not stuff I intend, but I have to be talking with people for it to come out. I usually can't. I don't just think of this stuff just sitting around. Sometimes I do. Like the ones I just read to you. Okay, I guess Jordan and Philomena are not in here. All right. Because no one likes you, or there's no one like you. Because I don't like the first statement, or I don't like. So, how do we proceed from here? What do you mean? Okay. There we go. There is no one like you. That's absolutely right. You are unique, significant, and amazingly perfect. All right. Well, this one was only 2 hours, a little over 2 hours. That's right. Good. Yeah. I bet. You seem like an awesome person. And like I said, your energy is awesome. I'm a little sad, but you just need to self love. Dig into any wounds, go look at any of the darkness that you're not wanting to look at, and you'll get through it. You'll be okay. You got this. And yeah, I know, right? Easier said than done. Or that'll be a breeze, won't it? So yeah. Okay, guys. I think I am going to call it for now. I will be back. No, I think changing your mind is the best healer, but that's just my perspective. I know, right? I probably won't put my feet up. I really need to go mow. And I also got a bike the other day, and I really want to go ride my bike on the river. But, like I said, you got to have the energy to do that stuff. That both of those things are, kind of intense for somebody that basically is hibernated all winter. And I rode that bike for maybe a block and a half. And the next day, I found out that I had ass muscles that I did not know ever existed because they hurt so bad and they didn't want to move. I realized just how sedentary I was all winter, and how bad that hurts. So I'm going to have some energy to be able to do either one of those physical things and drink lots of water. So anyways, you guys come hang out later. I may get to more than what I already got on the list. Half of these people probably won't even show up later. So you guys come check me out. Who's still here or was with me? And we'll do this later at 8:15. You're so welcome, Robert. Much love to you, hon. Mwah, mwah. Just hang in there and, just work on you. Focus on you, and everything that's supposed to happen and everything that is meant for you will come if you just focus on you and use each day to become the best you can be every day. So anyways, that's my words of wisdom for now. I will be back at approximately 8:15. If you guys have been on my channel, you know that I, have a tendency to be a little late sometimes. So if you get a notification that says it's been changed to 8:20, something come up. So anyways, this is Angel of the Dawn saying peace, love, and light out until 8:15. I love you guys.